Hello, 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 one and all. Welcome to the Sunday Fun Day show here at the Watch Hangout. We got the crew here. We got Robert Wood, this man. You can't see me, but I'm pointing to him right now. Trust me, I am. That's what I'm doing. Yes, indeed. And then down below here, I do the little roll and I point down. We got the Yiddish Gambino Esquire in the house. What's going on, gentlemen? As you can see, I'm cameraless yet again, but I promise you, I am wearing a watch. I really am.
Yep, we believe you.
What about you, fellas? What do we have on the wrist today? What is going on? What is on the wrist?
Well, I've got my aqua racer on this evening. That's what I wore to dinner tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice dress shirt and the aqua racer to a wonderful steakhouse this afternoon, and it was fantastic.
Did you get a nice steak? What'd you get? What cut?
I did. I got me a 12-ounce ribeye, which was yummy. Baked potato, little salad going on there. It was fantastic.
Sweet. And Nate, what do we got on the wrist today, man? What is on the wrist?
Well, in honor of the show title and topic of precious metal dress watches and precious metal watches, I'm wearing the most precious of all substances, bioceramic. I'm wearing my Blancpain X Swatch 50 Fathoms. Ocean of
Nice.
Stars.
Captain is smiling somewhere. He loves his
I don't know how the Jets do today.
That I don't know, but I know he loves his Blancpain bioceramic.
It's a great watch, honestly.
What is that? The system, what is it, 50 something?
This one has basically the automatic, it's System 51, Powermatic, whatever. I don't really care. It's a really nice automatic watch that bought when I was in Switzerland this summer at the flagship Swatch store in Geneva with my kid and my wife. We each got swatches, and this is the one that I picked, and just put it on a brand new strap because I took it off its NATO, because the only watch that belongs on a NATO strap is a Christian Ward moonface.
That's true.
Right. All right, let's run through the chat. See what we got going on here tonight. Again, apologies for no camera, but I don't think anyone really cares to see my ugly face anyway, so you guys get to survive another few days without it.
I miss you.
Oh, man, you might be the only one. We have a $2 super chat. Thank you, Robert, kicking us off. The first race entrant of the evening. He says, happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. Stay safe out there. Yes, I agree. Stay safe. Stay safe. We got Micah Taylor in the house, reminding people to upvote unless it's another Cartier. I guess he's assuming that we're having another unboxing from Nate. Oh, hold on. We got Mitchell joining us. Let's add him to the stage. Hey, what's going on, Mitch? Welcome.
Shalom, everyone.
Hello. Look at this. We got the vertical view, or is that the horizontal view?
We got the horizontal view is on.
Yes.
I only know the horizontal mambo.
Well,
in Mom's basement.
Hey now.
Yeah. You got to go somewhere, right? We got DP in the house. We got our man Bill D29 in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone, make sure you upvote now. We got the Canadian Watch Monkey joining us. He says the best live watch talk on YouTube. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
We got our man Seb Nelly hanging with us. We got Bamboo Girl 55. There we go. Fan of Roberts. There you go. Friend of Roberts. And we got another super chat from our man Patrick AD Never Calling. $10 super chat. He says, happy birthday to Shot in the Dark. The doc said he wouldn't live 5 years. Now he's 51. Happy birthday, Shot. Oh, happy birthday to our man Shotty.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Well, that's great news. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate that. Very kind message. And we got Caliber YQG in the house. Welcome, everyone. So, should we get into this topic? What do we think? Precious metal collection. Is it possible? Is it doable? Is it worth doing?
It's doable if you have enough money. I'm not sure it's worth doing, though. Don't you want a nice mix of a little precious and a little stainless?
You know, I've always been a half and half type of guy. That's always been my motto. But now I'm just leaning very much towards precious metal. I don't know why.
I think everybody is that has the ability to is kind of leaning in that direction. I think that the stainless sports craze is long since over as the market, as the bubble popped, and people are looking for value, and there's a lot to be had in that part of the overall watch market.
I think it largely depends, like Robert said, on in one point on money and how much of it you have and want to spend on watches, but it also depends on what your current motivation in collecting is. I mean, if the motivation, if you're more driven by resale value or ultimate beauty that precious metals can provide, then you're going to lean towards precious metals. If you're more driven by things like interesting movements or interesting complications, then spending the money for precious metals doesn't seem like a priority. But your motivations can change over time.
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing I find, though, is that all the interesting movements and stuff are usually in the precious metal. Lately, I've been finding the more unique, fun stuff is exclusive to the precious metal. Don't get me wrong, steel sports very usable. Steel watches in general very usable. I still always love having the GMT in steel. Like I always said, if I was down to two pieces, it would be a steel GMT and a gold date. I think that would be my bare minimum if I had to go to two, which I pray I never have to. But I just find that the more interesting stuff lately, I don't know. Maybe I'm just all steel sportsed out from the hype into the decline. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right, though, in large part, Jay. But it's not just that if you're into the interesting movements or the interesting complications, that they're only found in the precious metal. It's just that the delta between steel and precious metal for those complications or those interesting movements becomes a heck of a lot less. Like right now, for some bizarre reason, I'm like obsessing over two brands, Jacques Drouot and Arnold and Son. And when I go look around to try to find them, and certainly no one's saying that I'm looking at those pieces because, or those brands because I'm interested in resale.
No.
I think we killed Mitch.
My heart is palpitating.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but the thing is, it's I'm looking at a couple of True Beat Second Arnold and Son pieces, and the difference between a steel one and an 18 karat gold one is only a couple of $1,000. The Breguet Marines that I've been going through, like I've been changing T-shirts, frankly. I went from a Breguet Marine, big date in steel to a Breguet Marine big date in gold. The delta between the two of them was $2,500. And when it's that difference, again, obviously, all sorts of first world issues associated with this, but if there's that little of a difference, why not go for the precious metal? There's always intrinsic value in that.
The difference is like literally worth its weight in gold. Not the full price, but the difference between the steel and the gold is sometimes close to that, at least. We have Ali in the chat. Good to see him. He says 1 gold, 1 platinum, 1 steel, and a titanium G. It's an interesting combo there.
Yeah, I'm going with Ali on this one. His collecting philosophy, I think it's 23 and a G.
Yeah, that's close enough.
23 and me. It's a 3 and a G, I believe.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that can't be right.
I think you have that. 23 and a G is your version.
Yeah, I think that's your version, Nate.
I thought he was talking about the DNA test, the 23 and me.
There you go.
We got Billy Jeans in the house. He says, "What's happening, amigos? Send money now." Hey, look, we never decline cash, but you guys are welcome to or to not. That's fine by me, but good to see you in the chat. Canadian Watch Monkey says, I went with the semi-precious metal Tudor Black Bay 925, aka silver. I love how the metal slowly oxidizes over time. An interesting pick. You know what I have noticed? Maybe not so much in that semi-precious metal, but in the bimetal watches, a lot. Maybe it's just in the circle that I've been bouncing around, but I've noticed a lot of collectors lately have been picking up a two-tone piece. I guess it's just because the value is so good right now on them, but I've noticed quite a few people doing it lately.
Well, you do live in Staten Island.
Oh, not in person. I'm talking about my online collector friends. But yes, in I would say in all of New York, that's especially the Daytona, the two-tone Daytona seems to be a fan favorite.
Oh, I've been screaming about the two-tone Daytona being massively undervalued for a great piece for a long time now, especially the 5-digit ones. I mean, where you can get it's still 20,000 plus to get a steel Zenith Daytona, and you can get a really great 16523 two-tone Daytona with the same Zenith movement. That's far less common than the steel for many thousands less. I've seen them as low as 11 or 12 now. And
I think I picked up the one with the ivory racing dial, the two-tone Daytona with the ivory racing dial. I think I paid like 14 or 15,000. I think it was closer to 15. That was like during the highest hype of the market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the six-digit 116523 though, right?
Right.
So you go one generation back to get the Zenith movement, and again, you're paying even less, and it's the Zenith movement that people are coveting, for historical value. But you can pick them up. Again, I saw one probably less than a month ago I think it went for 11,750 for a really nice white dial two-tone. And for people who think that the Daytona is a little bit too small, so people from the larger risk committee, the ceramic Daytona wears small. The metal dial Daytonas don't wear it as small, especially the ones that are gold on the dial or gold on the bezel. So
yeah, they definitely have a bit more wrist presence for sure. I've had both. They definitely wear a little larger.
I brought a bunch of bimetal watches with me tonight.
In general, I haven't been a fan of two-tone watches, but lately I find myself warming up to some of the two-tone sky dwellers. Call me strange or something.
Nope. That was far and away, one of my favorite watches that I've ever owned was the two-tone black dial sky dweller.
Yeah.
And the only reason I don't have it now is that I used it part and trade for the rose gold one.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, you can get them. They can be gotten for 25% under retail if you go to the 326933 or 934 reference, which is I guess pre-2022, and they're great value and they're amazing watches.
Yeah, I was never really a big two-tone person myself, but lately I've really been contemplating trading my no-date sub for a bluesy plus some cash.
Is that the no-date sub that you've been wearing? You claim to have been wearing like every day for a month and a half, and it was your absolute best daily beater that you were never going to get rid of?
Yes, that would be the one.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yes, correct.
Oh, well.
That lasted a month and a half.
Watch collectors never say never.
Yeah. Watches never last. I always breeze through.
Yeah, speaking of two-tone watches, JJ, I brought a friend that I know that you like to see. So hold on one second here.
Tease me, baby. There it is. So for those of you who don't know, I told Nate I've been dying to get this watch, and he went out and found one at an excellent price. But now he's keeping it on me. But that's all right. He found it. He deserves it. I will try my best to get it from him, though. I will work my magic. I will try to wear him down over time. That's my strategy.
It's totally fine.
Oh, boy.
We have $2 from the Ghost of Yiddish Gambino. He says, great topic. Got many precious metal watches coming this week. Look at that, guys. That means more unboxings for the crew. We got to get someone else on here to do some unboxings. I feel like Nate's been unboxing. He's been carrying the load for us all, but
Well,
Well, that sounds dirtier than you meant it, but fine.
Yeah. I'm not unboxing one on Tuesday, but I do have a new arrival that we're going to tell a story about on Tuesday. So
You're unveiling?
Unveiling, yes.
Yes.
With a story attached to it, which is interesting because the story has something to do with a video that was uploaded yesterday by the what's the channel that I'm thinking of? But I saw the video and it was like, well, that's almost identical to the story we're going to tell on Tuesday. So I'll remember everything and we'll share everything on Tuesday.
Keep vamping, Robert. JJ's chewing.
Yeah, I know.
That's all right. I come in and out. I'm like, I don't want to say. Look at this. Another grandbaby, Birmingham Hard says.
No, not another grandbaby. No. But the grandbaby did stand up on her own today, so we're very happy about that.
Nice.
That's great news. So Ali says, "Hold up, what is happening? What the fuck are you going to replace the no date sublet?" I don't know, a Seiko.
What am I?
Save the ocean today.
I tell you what, I'll trade you straight up for a Seiko.
What a deal.
Well, I'm sorry, Robert. I'm gonna see your trade, and I'm going to give him the ultimate trade.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I don't think I'm really going to do that trade. I've just been thinking about it. I don't know. Bluesy's been appealing to me lately.
You're getting old.
Yeah, the more gray hair I get, the more I want a bluesy. Uh-oh. Ali says, "Don't be a dickhead. Answer me. I might not even be here another week after Milton." Who's Milton?
Milton is the Category 5 storm that looks like it's about to plow into the side of the state of Florida, right where Helene hit Ali, and then across the state to me.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Definitely not your Uncle Milty.
Nope.
Should we drop the link and try to lure Ali on, see if he falls for it? If he
I wish he would. I wish Ali would join. We need some extra large credibility.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we could tempt him. I watched a cool video on. You ever see the channel Watches of Espionage?
That's the video I'm thinking of. Thank you.
Oh, but the president's video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I watched it today. It was a good video. It's a great channel if you guys haven't watched it. I would love to get those guys on, or one of those guys on.
Yeah, so that if the guys were in the back room on Tuesday night about 3 weeks ago, they know exactly what watch I'm talking about.
And by the way, JJ, how do you know they haven't already been on?
Oh, I don't.
Sneaky.
This is true. I think Robert's going to go for that Timex with the American flag that George W. Bush wore.
Close, but not quite.
It's available on the George W. Bush website, gift shop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It is a Timex, but it's not that Timex.
Uh-oh.
So you just have to wait for Tuesday to find out.
I know which one it is already.
Yeah,
I think I have two of them. Actually, I have three of them, but I have two of the exact model you're talking about, I think.
Yeah. Well, they have reissued it.
Oh man!
As part of their 170th anniversary celebration, it's been reissued.
How much is the reissue? Because I just paid. One I paid only $65 for. The other one I paid like $100. Because it was new old stuff.
The reissue is $99.
Okay.
So you're fine.
All right. I don't feel so bad.
No, you're fine.
Whenever someone says Timex, I think Iron Man, Marlin, or Expedition.
Those are three very good choices.
Yeah. I've got a Marlin.
I've got a Marlin Chrono, and I've got it. I used to have an Expedition. I ended up selling it.
I've only got the Indiglo. I got a couple Indiglo models. I will be unveiling them one day as part of my Watches of the Past collection. Have you guys heard about what I'm doing?
Yeah, but tell everybody else.
I have recreated. They're not all the original ones, but some are. But whatever I don't have, I repurchased the exact new old stock vintage models of all the watches since I was a kid.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's only one watch I can't get that I would, if I could, I will try to get, but it has to be my exact one. Is the Breitling. I won't just buy the same model. I have to get either mine back or it's not happening.
That's right. You got to get that Franken watch that you made.
Right, exactly.
So have you ever figured out, I know you were looking at, who you sold it, try to figure out who you sold it to and see if they still had it. Have you ever figured that out yet?
I still haven't figured out who I sold it to. I need to do that. I need to look on eBay and send them a message. Hey, you want to get rid of that? Pennies on the dollar. You want a Christian Award moon phase?
Yeah, sell it
Why you want to scare them away?
Hey, you never know. They could be in the market for one.
You never know.
You know what watch I really want? I really want to get. I think Cap really got me hooked on it. 1921 VC, but I don't want the yellow gold one that he got. It's very nice. I just don't want. I want to add a rose gold to my collection.
Yep.
Either that or that Cartier that Nate has. One of those two.
Well, I'm sure we know somebody, a mutual friend of ours, who could probably help you get either one.
Oh, let me see. Could it be?
Oh, Nate.
Well,
I know it's not the other
Your newest sponsor of the channel, Time Capsule Watches of Florida.
No, I was thinking it might be Marco, at least on the VC side.
Speaking of sponsors, yes, big shout out to Marco. Make sure you check him out on the gram, watch.marco. I can't pull anything up right now, but we'd like to thank him, Berdines, and of course our man Steve over at Leaf Cigars. Maybe Ali could drop the link, whiteglovecigars.com. I'll leave you there if you don't mind. That would be great. That would be very kind of you. Steve graciously sponsors the show along with Marco and Berdine. So we'd like to show them a little love. Let's see, what's going on here? Bill D says, oh, here we go. There's Marco's Instagram. Thank you, Ali. Always on the ball. All precious metals or silicone oyster flex. Or on.
I think he's saying go with I think he's asking bracelet or rubber strap.
All varieties, I would say. All varieties. I would like to update. Yeah.
No, please go ahead.
I was going to say, I'd like to update my Daytona to the new gold dial. I think I said that before, but I don't know. The price variance is a bit much to do it. I don't think it's that much better or worse than the other one. So I think I'll keep what I got. And here we go. Here is Steve from Leaf Cigars website. Make sure you check out this week's special. The link is in the chat. And once you click on it, the coupon code is in the description on the webpage. So let's show Steve a little love. We got OG Baby Girl in the house. $5 super chat. Thank you, OG Baby Girl. She says, Ali is on a roll tonight. Uh-oh, what is he doing?
You just need him to join the stream.
Yes. We got to lure him on before Milton takes him away.
The last time is going to be Tuesday because it looks like Wednesday and Thursday is going to be when we're deep in the shed.
Yep.
Now, is this supposed to be worse than the last one?
Could be. It's smaller, which is, the actual hurricane size itself looks like it'll be smaller by the time it gets to land, but it could be much more intense, especially around the center.
That sounds extremely perverted, Robert.
Yes, well,
Yes. That's one of those Austin guys, You
either got it or you don't.
So you're saying it's not the size of the storm, it's the motion of the ocean.
There you go.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And this
especially
motion,
especially for Ali, because he's in that part of Florida where he's just off of a bay where it doesn't matter whether you get the north part of the storm, get the storm surge coming in, or you get the south side of the storm and you get all of the the dirty part of the storm. It's just going to be miserable.
Yep, and they could see some really serious storm surge in Tampa Bay itself, because if it comes in just north of Tampa Bay, all of that storm surge is going to be pushed into the bay. So not a good situation at all.
Nope.
I wonder what the Gators think when this stuff happens, because they get no warnings. They're just like, they must not be very happy. What? You don't care
I don't
about
know. It's just a complete random comment of all comments.
Well, I was thinking about Ali feeding the Gators while wearing the Jets watch.
Yeah. Or feeding the Gators the Jets watch, one or the other.
How that didn't happen. Very unfortunate.
What happened with this Jets game? Somebody catch me up. I didn't see.
I have no idea. I'm just saying the watch. That horrid watch.
The Jets lost.
Trying to lure Captain on,
Rodgers
You got to
threw
keep pushing
3
Ollie to get on.
Catfishing them,
Yeah, Rodgers threw 3 interceptions, apparently.
Oh, man. That sucks for him. So OG Baby Girl says Gators crawled to land. And Ali says Gators aren't thrilled with the churned water for sure. They move into our yards up against the homes for a while. Did they make a truce and stop trying to bite people for a little bit?
Nope.
No,
Still
probably
wanna fucking
not.
eat you.
Yeah, so the Jets lost 23-17 to the undefeated Vikings.
Vikings are kicking ass.
But shock of all shocks, the New York Football Giants won.
In fact, that was one of my 3-team teasers from earlier today. So I'm very happy with how the games have gone so far. I'm way up.
And my Chicago Bears won, so thank you very much.
Yeah, Caleb Williams had a great game. So Roy Jr. has an awesome comment. He says, I thought you meant the Florida Gators college football team. They would welcome a hurricane the way their season is going.
Yeah. Yeah, if it could just fall closer to Saturday, their game could be canceled, and that would help.
Now, Birmingham brings up a good point. He says, I don't want to be insensitive, but this is a watch channel after all. I think a bluesy is a perfect one and done to ride out a hurricane, durable to survive the flooding, valuable enough to barter with. Very sensible, Burbs. What were we going to say?
You'll be able to get 30 rolls of toilet paper for it, without a question.
Yeah.
I was going to say that I had the depressing experience last night of watching my California Golden Bears blow a 25-point lead in the 4th quarter to Miami.
Oh, man, that must be heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, I went to 2 colleges, both of whom were extremely good at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
That's good. Oh, we got Mikey in the house. Hey, Mikey. Good to see you. Mikey says, what's up, everyone? Good to see you. Man, all this Gator talk, man. What's going on here? Nope, the Gators will bite the shit out of you. Oh, yeah. I was just kidding around. I didn't think they were signing any peace treaties or anything like that.
Well, if they don't, we'll blow up their pagers.
Oh, shit. There's a little good throwback there to
There you go.
last week's show.
Yeah, speaking of which, where's our space laser friend?
You just read my mind. Where is Agent Motorola?
And that's Motorola steam to you.
He's been very busy. Pedro. Hey, Pedro. Good to see you, pal. So I want to know, everyone is fine with it. I want to know why people think, well, I don't know. Let's see how I want to frame this. If you have an all-steel watch collection, nobody bats an eye. But why is it more controversial to have an all-precious metal? What if that's what you just like? Maybe you don't wear a watch if it's going to get beat up. You only wear it when you want to, be dressed up.
Well, I mean, the reality is that nobody bats an eye when you see somebody wearing, a steel sub with a suit. But
True.
it's still a little bit odd when you see, somebody wearing shorts and a t-shirt with a platinum Cartier Santos Dumont. Soon to be available on Time Capsule Watches of Florida.
That's what they make day dates for.
No, I think the gold, an old gold collection, just comes off as being, to some people, as being extremely ostentatious.
True.
Whereas you can argue white gold and platinum are at least as, if not more, for the platinum, ostentatious from a financial point of view, but you can't really tell.
Now, I'm taking this one totally personal. I think this was directed extremely narrowly into my scope, I believe. Ali says, because all precious metals announce that you have no setting below douche. It's either directed at me or Trump. I'm not sure which one, but I'm going to say me.
Really? I was saying that I resembled that remark, but fine.
We got the birthday boy in the house. Good to see you, Shot in the Dark. Happy birthday, pal. 51.
Yay!
That is a good point. Christian from Theo and Harris. I don't know if he only wears precious metal, but he mostly does. And small ones, too. He likes the vintage aesthetic. He does have a white gold Pepsi.
And I think that he has either had or has a precious metal Royal
Oak. He might have had it. I don't think he still does, unless you got it recently. Last I remember, I don't think he did. I wonder if he's going to be at Watch Time New York again this year. He was there last year on Friday night.
I would think he would be. I mean, it's not like it's a big trip for him. He lives there, for goodness sakes.
Right. Well, he didn't come during the regular show with the peasants. He went on Friday night when all the watchmakers are there and there's drinks and stuff.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Well, maybe he would be. I didn't go to that last year, but this year I'm going to go to that. Check it out.
I wonder if the newest Watches of Switzerland employee, Ben Clymer, will be there.
If he is, do you have any good messages I should give to him?
Yes. Could you please let him know that I would very much like a sparkling water and a cappuccino, please brought to me in the Rolex line.
What do you think? Should I go in there guns blazing with the camera out and just gonzoing right up to everybody? Hey, guys. What watch you wearing? Just completely alienate myself?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you'll see Roman rolling around and you can call out to him.
Roman! Only if he's on a scooter. Oh, man.
To be perfectly honest, I think that the whole Hodinkee Watches of Switzerland thing is a way to try to duplicate what the 1916 company did in terms of, really branching out into media to support sales.
Well, that was more organic, though. I mean, if that's the idea, I mean, if you think about it, Gofberg brought in, it was Watch You Want, then it was Watchbox when it got brought in. They were already a media. They were already as much media as they were sales when they got brought into Gofberg and Watchbox got created. The only thing that Hodinkee has in terms of anything to integrate into a sales operation at the moment was the failure at Crown. So I mean, I don't. And then the other thing is, I don't think that they have anybody that's like the media people that 1916, Watchbox and Watch You Want had and have. They were always video based. They were not, print based. They were not, articles based. it was always, Tommaso, with a 5 or 7 minute watch video that was giving you as much knowledge as it was pitching you to buy a watch. It always felt that the pitch was secondary. And all the people that from 1916 that have been on their media, were I guess more naturally attuned to video and to podcasting rather than print. And frankly, I think that watch print media is pretty much dead. So I don't know what the value is. Again, when you read the reports, it looks like they bought Hodinkee for couch cushion money. So.
Well, I still think they are going to try to use whatever IP that they think Hodinkee has to basically become like the 1916 company. Whether they succeed or not is a whole other ball of worms. Talk about a mixed metaphor. Ball of wax. Ball of worms isn't. For fishing, I don't know.
Yeah. I like AB's comment that he just posted is 100% true.
He says, Tim Mazel got me in a lot of trouble. A couple of bourbons and his videos equal too many watches.
Yeah.
He is a very good salesman. I wanted to pull up Tobster's comment. He says, knock Ben Clymer all you want, but he's made millions and millions selling Hodinkee 2 times, and he has a crazy big watch collection. Yeah, I don't really knock Ben Clymer. I think I got nothing against the guy.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how much he made off the second sale either, because obviously he sold it the first time and made a lot of money. I don't know how invested he was still financially in Hodinkee to make a lot of money off the second sale, but I could be totally wrong.
He said he wasn't. I mean, if we take him at his word, I see no reason not to. He sold his equity share in Hodinkee when they took on all that private equity financing back in 2020.
Yeah.
He stayed on in an editorial standpoint, so I'm sure he was making money, working for Hodinkee, and I'm sure that was a very lucrative arrangement as well. But I don't think he had any ownership stake when it was resold the second time to Watches of Switzerland.
And I assume since he's taking over presidential duties again, that he might make more money because of that. But as far as from the sale, no.
So who do you guys think are going to be at, let's see, what is today? October 6th. So in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, is the event. Who do you think is going to be there?
Friday night, I would think there would be more, like YouTube creators and those kind of people than on Saturday or certainly on Sunday. I think a lot of people are splitting the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, just the regular folk, Saturday going to Watch Time and Sunday going to the wind-up watch fair.
Yeah, I never go on Sunday. I always, Saturday I go, and then after the dinner, I'm done. I don't go back.
Yeah.
But I've never been to the Friday one. I think a lot of the, like the watchmakers and stuff are there, so it should be interesting to see. I'm just curious if there's going to be anyone fun that you guys want to see. Hopefully, we have someone in the studio Friday night, and I can stream some of it. We'll see how it goes. I think
if you're wanting to stream, then I'll be here on Friday and run something for you. No problem.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if you don't mind. I think it'll be early though. I'm pretty sure it's I think to 8:30, 6:30 to 8:30, something like that. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, that'd be 5:30 my time. I can probably still do it at 5:30. Yeah.
Let me see here.
We have any idea what manufacturers are going to be there this year?
We could look it up. I don't have the capability to pull it up, but I could share a screen. If we pull up Watch Time New York, we can have a look. We can have a look. See. Let's see. When is this time? It doesn't say what time it starts. That's good. Sweet. Oh, here we go.
Oh wow. Yeah, you definitely need to get in there and stream some of this. Go find Beauvais.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I love Beauvais.
And please say hello for me.
Hmm.
Tell her I miss her.
Yeah.
Captain will be chatting her up. Does it say what time
I'm
it
sure.
starts on Friday?
What did it say?
It doesn't tell you on
5:30. Cocktail time is 5:30.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Really?
I probably can't be on at 4:30, but I can be on by 5:30 for you if you want to stream. I'll probably just stay in the back room and let you guys go for it.
Yeah, we'll see what we could piece together. That'd be cool if we could get someone to man the control, even if it's not like right when it starts, just a portion of it, you know.
Yeah, but definitely try to connect with. There's a lot of great brands that are going to be there, and definitely fit into the topic of tonight's show too.
Yeah.
Well, I figure if I wait towards the end of the event, after they have a few drinks, they're more likely to show up on the camera, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, go talk to my new favorite brand, Karloff Bucherer.
It's going to be very interesting to see what Rolex does with them in terms of the watch division at any rate.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very interested in that too, because I mean, I love my Bucherer. It's the only one that has precious metal on it, but you know, the amount of precious metal is insignificant. But yeah, it's a gorgeous watch, and I love their watches.
I have a feeling they're not going to do much for Bucherer. They're going to use their technology for some of their dress watches and Rolex, but
yeah. Well, and I mean, if they want to expand, you know, a dress watch, you know, make them the dress watch division of Rolex, that would certainly make sense. Right. And they certainly know what the hell they're doing as far as dress watches go.
Caliber YQG says it's cool that many watchmakers are there. Heard from friends that Carrie Voutilainen was there last year or the year before, and they said he was an awesome, interesting, humble guy to talk to. I know he was there 2 years ago. I don't remember last year, but I know Marco spoke to him. That was like his main goal, to talk to him. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. I didn't talk to anybody last year. Just like the guys, you know. You know what it is? You meet so many people that, you know you. Not that everybody knew it, but there was a lot of guys who knew, you know, the shows and would come up and say, hey, I'm, you know, so-and-so. It was very fun. The only funny odd part was like, because people don't realize like you don't know them, like you know what I mean, because they know your face, like you don't know their face. It's like you know, the couple guys was like, who are you? Like, what's your name on YouTube? I don't, you know. They were like, oh yeah, it was pretty funny, but it's fun putting a face to a name. It was definitely interesting last year. I wonder how it's going to be this year.
Yeah, but again, if you want to meet those kind of people, I think the Friday cocktail hour is the best place or the best chance to meet those kind of people.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to definitely try to get some footage. I don't know if you can go in there like with a camera. I know on Saturday, you know, during the exhibitions they don't mind, but I don't know Friday night, like when people are drinking and hanging out, if they do anything like that. Yeah,
and you know, JJ, you and I can work something out offline as far as, you know, getting a show put together. If it's something that's doable as far as bringing a camera in Friday night, we can work that out.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I got a few sets of keys out there, so we'll see. Even if I got to move one of them, you know, just to for the night to make it work. I'm sure I could get.
But I've made myself available both that Friday and Saturday. If you need somebody to take care of that stuff, I'm available.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
Hey JJ, we just hit 30 likes. Do we want to have a quasi unveiling since I don't have the box with me?
Sure, we could do that. I'll put you right in position.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look who it is. Hey, Mookie.
Who's Mookie?
He says it's hard, very difficult. We will miss Mookie. We do miss you, my friend. Who's Mookie? All right, let me get you in position here.
All right. So I'm
Hey,
sure it's going to be.
Stop reading ahead.
So yes, it is in fact another Santos Dumont. It is. I continue towards the inevitable goal of the Infinity Gauntlet of Santos Dumont, and I was very, very happy that for some strange reason there were a couple people that just never picked up their allocations from the 2023 Watches and Wonders Stone Dial set, and they still happen to be around. I have no relationship whatsoever with the Cartier boutique, other than having bought a strap and a couple of links for pieces. But while I was there placing an order for a buckle on one of my watches, I had commented that it would have been really amazing to have had a relationship when these were coming out. And he said, well, the sales rep that I was working with said, well, let me see if there are any available. And somebody did not pick up their allocation of the beautiful and pretty darn desirable Santos Dumont 2023 Watches and Wonders in rose gold, extra large, with the jade dial. So those are jade Roman numerals and jade cabochon, and it's the mechanical on the green strap.
That is so gorgeous.
Yeah, super nice.
Yeah.
So what are the main differences between this and the regular rose gold one? Is it just the jade cabochon and numerals, or is there anything like movement different, anything like that?
No, it's still the same. It is the same extra large size, so it still has the same mechanical, Piaget extra thin manual winding movement.
Right.
It's limited. This is part of the 2023 Watches and Wonders releases. These were limited in the platinum jasper, the rose gold with the jade, and the yellow gold, which they've never done with Dimitriite. And since my room is a little bit dark, I can't see which number this one is. But this one was number 59 out of 200. It's kind of a neat piece. Has the Santos Dumont script in green on the back. And it has yet to be worn.
So is that going to take the place of any others, or is this adding to the collection of? I know you had mentioned you might be selling your platinum Santos, or was that?
No, I'm joking. I was joking about that. These Dumonts are no. I'm creating an infinity gauntlet of Santos Dumonts. I'm going to have 5 of them is the goal. All precious metal, or the bimetal one that you want that I'm not selling you. Of limited edition Santos Dumonts.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't drop that one. Because it's a Sunday fun day and everybody's so nice, we'll do another one right now too. And since I mentioned it just a minute ago, does anybody want to guess what the next one is?
The Cartier Santos Dumont.
It's a Cartier Santos Dumont. It is the yellow gold, which they've never done, Santos Dumont, with the blue Dimitriite marble stone dial with the matching blue cabochon. So I have now created my infinity gauntlet.
Uh-oh.
We're through.
Yes.
Is there anything left you have?
This one isn't got the blue script on the back. Again, has not been worn. And JJ, I'll drop a picture in the WhatsApp if you could share it. Do you have the ability or no?
Wait, say this again.
I'm gonna send you a picture in the WhatsApp. Do you have the ability to post it or no?
Oh, I don't have the ability to pull that up from this.
All right, I'll give me a second.
I have to improv. I have to improv.
Like Thanos, I'll do it myself.
There we go. Now, if REG showed up, he's usually my go-to picture man.
Let's see if I can get this to. See if I can send it somewhere and get it and then get it up, which again sounds dirtier than I meant it.
Getting it up never easy.
Let's see.
Here, let me see if I can figure out how to do this.
Oh, no, I can't. That sucks.
Yeah,
maybe. Here we go.
I'm working on it here. Oh, you got it?
I got it.
Well,
I just need someone to approve the share. So
Got
there
it.
is the Infinity Gauntlet of Santos Dumont from the left.
Something looks off. I think that last one is kind of messing it up.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah.
Where's the steel one? The steel one's gone?
The steel one, it has not left the house yet, but since I have already sold it, I don't consider it part of the collection. It's going to be going out later this week. That was part of a trade with my rose gold Piguet Marine Big Date that I traded for wherever that is, the chronograph that I picked up last week.
Mm.
So yeah, now I have. I think that I'm done with Dumont's. I even bought a special box just for them. Christian Jerome is somewhere in Staten Island now, going, "Wow, that guy is a tremendous douchebag."
Well, he's not wrong.
I wasn't saying he was.
No, I just when you put it on the gauntlet and snap your fingers, just don't make half our watches disappear, please.
I will make all of the watches disappear.
No, Lord Almighty.
So no, John. John Galt said I need to get 2 more, 1 for each day of the week. You sound very much like the sales rep at Cartier who said, "Oh, you put straps in one of those sections of your box. There's room for the 2025 limited edition." And I said, "When it gets released, we will talk." I would have loved to have gotten the rewind this year with the red carnelian dial, except it's in the large size, which is a little bit small for me. The extra large, which is 34 by 46, fits my wrist better. And unlike, like, for example, the 2023, platinum with the Jasper dial, which was in the low 20s when it was at retail, they jacked up the price of the carnelian one to I think like $40,000, which I just am not doing that.
Yeah, the red dial is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I don't get the rewind thing. I don't like that.
Oh, it's cool. I mean, I get it. It's it's kitschy, but it's cool. And if they did an extra large version for 2025 rewind of some kind, and it was not a $40,000 watch, I probably would pick it up. I have to look through the box and figure out what I'd sell, not the two-tone one to JJ, but something else.
Well, we know that you're not selling the two-tone one to JJ because you're gonna do a straight-up trade for the Christian Ward Moon phase. We know that.
Yeah, I knew I liked Robert for a reason.
That's the deal on the table, friends.
Good night, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks.
Well, I was thinking once he gets to 8 Dumonts, he needs to get a Louis Vuitton watch box, 8-piece watch box to put them in.
So that's the funny part, JJ. You're not the first person to comment that to me, given the size of the collection now, going, well, why don't you have like one of those Louis Vuitton like watch cases or anything else like that? And the most expensive watch case I own is probably $50. Just can't bring myself to do it. Although I did this week, I did officially. This is exactly where Christian Zerone is going to say, "Wow, that guy is an immense douchebag." I'm going to share something on the screen that I actually purchased earlier this week. And it arrived, and I've been using it. Let's see if I can get this to blow up properly.
In my mind, I feel like the Santos Dumont is a great size. I've been tossed up between that and the 1921, but I feel like the 1921 would just be a little big.
I went and I bought a Cartier watch and jewelry store display.
Oh, that's cool, though, man. That's cool.
Yeah, so that I can I have a place. If for some reason I forget to put a watch back in the box, at least I can throw it somewhere that it's not going to get, damaged. Which again is one of the downsides to having a mostly precious metal watch collection. Is if you breathe on it wrong, it will scratch, it will dent, it will be damaged and destroyed.
Yeah, especially if you got the drop C's.
Yeah.
We get Ryan in the house. Good to see Ryan. And Tobster says, forget LV watch box. Get a Cartier watch box. They make watch boxes?
Let me go look on eBay.
Besides commercial one, for this.
Huh. I bet they do, but I've never even thought about that.
Thomas says, flight and French lessons next.
Oui.
No, I did that before the show. What?
Yeah. You got to be able to last at least 2 hours, I got to say, Mitch, at least that chair looks so comfortable. I really want to get one of those chairs now.
Yeah, that's the only chair in the house where I can sit for long periods of time because of my back.
Yeah, I've got a couple of leather recliners in the other room. I need to go bring one here into the office and use that instead of the gaming chair.
You know what? In fact, we should all do that next time. We're going to have an all brown leather recliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it the Watch Lounge, like Chris from Machine Gun Chris, the Watch Lounge.
Yeah, they're heavy as hell.
Do we have to all wear smoking jackets also? And have
I don't have one of those. So.
I want to wear Hugh Hefner's pajamas.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The smoking
Here
jacket.
we go.
JJ, I've seen you. I don't think you're fitting into Hugh Hefner's silk pajamas. Just
I'll need huge Hefner's pajamas.
Womp womp. I've not found a Cartier watch case like the Louis Vuitton ones. Somebody has a link. Throw it up in the chat.
AB says, speaking of watch boxes, can you guys recommend a nice watch tray, 8 to 10 slot? Need to put it in a dresser drawer that's not deep enough for the box with the lid. That's one good thing. Not that I'm trying to sell you on it, AB. I'm just saying. One good thing about the Louis Vuitton watch box is the tray comes out, but it would kind of defeat the purpose if you're only permanently leaving it there.
Yeah.
But I do that all the time. I take the tray out and I put it in my safe.
I have a tray that fits the bill, that fits into my dresser drawer, but I don't remember the brand.
There's a ton of them, honestly, on Amazon. And again, I don't spend more than tiny amounts of money on watch boxes and things like that. But there's a bunch of them that fit in a drawer that don't have a glass top. It's just sort of a dividers with a pillow kind of thing.
Would you ever buy wine? Would you ever buy watch winders?
Yeah, I've got a watch winder that I use for some of my automatics. It's a 6-watch winder. I'm actually thinking about getting a second one because I've got enough automatics to where I could use 2.
How many does it hold? 6?
Mine holds 6, yeah.
All right. I have a 4-piece one, but I never use it. It wasn't a very expensive one. I think it was $100, something like that.
Yeah, mine was too. It was not expensive at all.
Yes, to translate for everybody in the chat, that was Robert's way of saying that he'd like to spend 5 times as much on servicing his watches as he would otherwise need to.
Yes, that is exactly what I was saying. Yes.
Yeah. I used to have a winder, but it became such a inconvenience, and it dawned on me that I really didn't need it. I I would just manually juice up the old automatic watches by hand, and
Well, I mean, JJ can relate to this because one reason I keep at least the Longines on the winder is because it's a pain in the ass to set a true GMT's date.
Yes,
so I just keep it on the winder and keep it wound up.
That and the annual calendar are the two watches I'd like to have on a winder.
Yeah,
you got to set that moon phase and Google what day of the moon month, whatever. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and see, I don't have a moon phase, so I don't have to worry about that part of it. But yeah, I keep the true GMT on a winder, and I keep the Bucher on a winder, and one of my Seikos is in there, and actually two of my Seikos are in there. The Seiko dress watch and the turtle is in there, and I'm forgetting what other one's in there. Anyway,
yeah. I've got an 8 watch winder, a 4 watch winder, one of those gyroscope ones that's under glass.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, I got one of those at my house that I had my perpetual in that I no longer have because my JLC Grandmaster Perpetual Memovox has moved on to its new home as part of the Nathaniel does not have an unlimited amount of money and needed some to go buy these Santos Dumonts. And then I have one of those gyros at my office that I'll throw the watch in from time to time when I'm at the office.
You said gyro. Here comes Mr. GMT. Hey, boys.
Hey, boys.
Suvla Tuesdays.
That's right. AB was talking about deep boxes. Hey, boy.
They call it a euro. In New York, they call it a gyro. But I guess Greece and Australia, they call it a euro. What do I know?
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, if you measure your drawer, there's tons of these watch drawer organizers on Amazon.
I love drawer organizers.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. It just depends on how big your drawer is, but I mean, there's one that you can get for a large chest of drawers that you can put 30 watches in. Right.
But where will I put my others?
Yeah, I know. Come on, I can get my G-Shocks and Seikos in that 31, but where do all the other ones go? But yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff. I never did even think about it.
I think I'm up to about 30 watches now. That's what I have. I'm at about
too 30. Many, man. It's too many.
Yeah, but all of them, like one is like a box of, like G-Shocks and stuff like that. So I don't know if that really counts.
Yeah, my goal is to have 6 to 8, higher quality, office type dressier or like a dress diver like this one kind of pieces, which I have now, and that's why I've kind of stopped buying anything expensive. And you got to remember, expensive for me is not expensive for other people, but it's still expensive for me.
Expensive is always a relative term.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I got to cut. Well, I mean, part of it, there's like 6 or 7 watches that are like the childhood watches. So those, I feel like those don't really count. Right. That's just like a fun little thing. Then I got like another maybe almost 10, I'm going to say, digital watches, including the Swatch Speedy and like, that's pretty much the only one. That and the Apple Watch, and the rest are all G-Shocks. I got like 7 or 8 G-Shocks. I probably don't need all those. Probably. Mm-hmm. Then there's like another 12-piece box. I have my like Tissos and my Seikos and my Citizen Watch, stuff like that. My Christian Ward.
So here's the question, JJ, and I mean this actually as a serious question because I have gotten to the point where I'm experiencing this difficulty. I have a lot of precious metal watches. It's been sort of the focus of my collecting over the past year and a half. As I moved out of a lot of the steel sports watches that I had and bought precious metal watches. Hopefully, without dropping it. I mean, it's like it's gotten a little nuts, and I find myself struggling to not wear them and actually put on, the G-Shocks or, the Blancpain swatch or my Seiko. And it even though I keep them all in the same cases, and they're all out displayed, I almost feel like I have these. Why would I, is it a waste to have them and not actually wear them and put on, a less expensive watch? I don't know why that mentality exists. I think that's sort of one of the downsides of having a large precious metal watch collection. Probably it's the same problem that if I had a large steel sports collection, if I had a bunch of Nautiluses and Royal Oaks and whatnot, might be in the same position. But, it's like every morning I wake up and I look at this watch, but I never put it on.
I don't know why. Can't put my finger on why.
No, like today I specifically went because I was doing hurricane prep today, and besides running to Costco, just sort of start getting the house ready for the storm, and it was like I'm going to wear my Seiko, Samurai Save the Ocean today. But I did look past, the Breguet Marine and other watches before putting that one on. It's just as much. I mean, again, this is just as much a sports watch as the Seiko is. I mean, it's on a rubber strap and everything else along those lines.
Yeah,
do you find yourself in the same boat?
Well, I have watches, like, I don't want to get like oddly specific, but I'll give you a couple examples. Like, I have a blue and orange G-Shock that, like, if I go to the Mets game, I wear that watch because I don't want to wear like a good watch to the game if I'm taking the train or whatever there or whatever. So I wear the G-Shock. Plus, it's Mets color, so it's fun. You can bang it against the railing, whatever. You don't worry about scratching it up. But what do I wear that twice a year? You know what I mean? So it's like it's taking up a space. It serves a purpose. It's $100 watch, so it's not a big deal, right? What am I going to do? Sell it for $60? It's like might as well keep it for the 2 times a year I go to the game and I enjoy wearing it, right? Or if I go to like the range, I have a certain G-Shock that I like. Do I need to have that one? Could I wear anything? Yeah, I guess. But you start to create scenarios where it's like I need this watch for this specific thing that you don't really need it for. You could probably wear one of the other 7 G-Shocks you're saving, but I just feel like if it's not really like going to make or break the bank, why not keep it? Like why sell it if you bought it to begin with? But like there are others that are just like I don't wear anymore that I just want to keep. But there's others that I bought and like I don't really care if I keep. So those are the ones I would like to maybe focus on trimming. There's always an area to trim, but like I'll give you an example. That Citizen watch, right? The titanium one I bought. I think I paid like $400 for it. I think that watch is awesome. It's a cool watch. I wear it time to time. I just get in the mood to wear it. I don't say like, oh, I could be wearing a more expensive one. I kind of just like that one. It's light. It's got a nice color dial. Simple to set. I find myself grabbing it sometimes if I don't want to like go to my safe and dig out like an expensive watch. It's like one of the watches that's sitting in a box on my nightstand. So like if I'm in a rush, like it's a cool looking watch. It's something I could grab quick without having to go and dig into the safe and all this stuff. I could just kind of throw it on and run out the door. So I do find myself wearing that a bit. It's the watches like, and not even to like make jokes, but like the moon phase. Like I'm never really gonna wear that to an event. When I'll wear the 5205 or something like that with the date. So it's like that's kind of pointless to have. But those are the watches I should be trimming.
Yeah.
See, I've got a somewhat different situation because I've got about 8 or 9 high-end watches and about 10 or 15 of these sort of military or vintage reissue watches. And then I've got innumerable, Seiko 5s and G-Shocks. And in my case, I sort of worked my way through the high-end stuff in the military reissue stuff, but the stuff that's just sitting there are the sort of Seikos and G-Shocks, and I should really probably be trimming those, except they're not worth enough to go through the labor of trying to sell them. So what I've been doing slowly is giving them away.
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I culled my collection of a lot of my quartz stuff, and I was going to sell them, and I'm still going to sell probably one or two of them that are higher value, but the rest of them I'm just giving away to people who I think would appreciate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing that myself quite a bit. Like you said, it's like sometimes it's not really worth the sale, but like even there's a few I say, oh, I'm going to throw on eBay, like the Unimatic Messina Labs combo, for example. That watch was going between 1,000 and 1,400. If I just throw it on eBay and it goes for 600-700, like I don't even care. It's just like whatever happens, happens. If it goes for 11, then great, even better. But it's just like it's a watch I'm not really wearing, right? I have like an Ocean beater watch. I have a Zelos that, is very loomed up. It has an awesome blue dial. It's a cheap $200-300 watch. I don't care if it gets rusted or messed up from the beach. And if I'm not wearing that, if I want something nice, it's not going to be like the Unimatic. It's going to be like my Submariner or something like that. So it's going to be like I don't really need that middle ground watch. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But we got a super chat from Ryan Hofrey, $2. Thank you. He says, "Writhing in pain, act the fool, Luda madman." There's a lot going on there. I don't know. Why are you writhing in pain, Ryan? What happened to you?
I know he's been in the hospital in and out a lot, and so we hope that you're feeling better, man. Really, really do.
That sucks. I know he had COVID pretty bad that time, but after that, he got hurt again, I think. Oh,
guys, I'm sorry, but I've got to bail out.
All right.
No problem, man. Thank you for the unveilings tonight.
Yeah.
And more to come this week because the mental illness only deepens.
Yes.
I think that there's one that's about to hit the authenticator, the eBay authenticator tomorrow, which means it'll be here hopefully Tuesday before the storm hits. Otherwise, who the hell knows when. So everybody be good. I'll see you all on Tuesday night.
Right.
Thanks, man. We'll see you then.
And we have Kurt with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Kurt. He says, "Unboxing Tuesday, a fun one. Look at this. Right up your alley, Robert. Tuesday night."
Yeah, and it is a fun one. I know what it is. It's going to be cool. Very, very cool.
Guys, make sure you tune in Tuesday night. We'll see what Kurt is going to unbox. I can't wait to see that. It's going to be fun. Pedro says, "Any watch you like, get rid of, you can send to me. I receive without any problema." There you go. Yes, that is a great feeling. FedEx tracking.
I'm on a boot forum where there is a section of the server where you can post boots you want to give away.
Oh, that's pretty cool. How about boots for sale? What kind of boots? What boot place is it? Is it a brand we
This is
know?
on the Stitch Down server, the Discord server. You pay a monthly fee, but I like it.
I got a couple of I like Grant Stone. If you're familiar with Grant Stone,
I've got several pairs.
Yep, me too. I got a bunch of those, and I got a bunch of what is the more like Pacific Northwest type company in the U.S. Truman.
Truman is a good one too.
I got a couple of Trumans. I ordered before I got one pair because I was like a little excited, and one was like a limited edition. It's called like Camel something. I can't remember, but it was like a limited one, and the other one is Black Bison. They're like brand new. I bought them a half size too small, so I've been keep saying I'm going to post them in like a group and sell them, but I don't know. I'm trying to find a good place to sell them.
There is a marketplace section of that Stitch Down Discord server.
Oh, I have to look in there.
Yeah, look up stitchdown.com. That's sort of a podcast and journal of shoe stuff, and they should have a link to join the server.
Right, that's when they have like those patina contests, right?
Yeah, the Thunderdome. I haven't gotten that crazy yet.
Van Lux at 8.5. Thank you, Van Lux. Appreciate that. Oh, we got Tariq in the house. $5 super chat. Thank you, Tariq. He says, "Good evening, gents. Got a double unboxing next time I'm on." All right, look at this. Asking you shall
Sweet.
receive. 3 unboxings coming. Oh, and Nate will be 4. There we go.
Yep. I think Nate's going to probably be 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Well, Tariq, we look forward to it. I'm curious what you got.
Yeah, me too.
Your friend Mikey says Red Wing just came back out with the Beckman.
Yep.
Been eyeing them for a month. I don't know
Yeah.
enough for the Beckman. We got to do a boot episode. I didn't know you were
Yeah.
into boots much.
Yeah, the problem with the Beckman now is that they don't. The Iron Rangers come in wide width. The Beckman doesn't. So people with fat feet like me are sort of currently out of the Beckman market.
Right. That's why I like the Grand Stone boots. I like the Triple E.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's me too.
10 Triple E.
Yeah,
That's the problem with the I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I've got flat feet that spread out when I step down, so I always need those wide boots.
Yeah.
They splay. That's the I mean they work, but that's the thing with the Truman boots. I had to get them a little bigger because I got the double E. So I'm used to ordering like size down. Like that's why like you said when they say size 9, you know, when you have a triple E, it's usually what is that? I don't even know what that is in a regular size, but I'm assuming it's like a 10 or something like that.
Yeah, if you're looking at a D, yeah, probably a 10. Yeah.
Right, because the more wide you go, the less size you have to. Because I don't know why they do that, but it's not like a 9 triple E and the 9D are not the same.
Yeah, but if I get a size up, it always slips in my heel, so
yeah,
I just don't do it.
Yeah, well, in the Trumans, because they only come double E, I had to get a size bigger, half size.
The problem I have with boots that come with gussets is that I have very high fat insteps, and I can't get them on. I have to take them to my cobbler to basically cut the gusset.
Yeah, I know. I the same thing with me. I hate that. I thought that was the instep, though. What is it called? The what? It's not the instep?
The gusset.
No, but on your foot. What is it called? I thought it was called the inset. Was instep.
No, the instep.
Right. Is that what it's called? The instep? Is that what? All right. Yeah, I have the same thing. It's like I got to stretch the hell out of the gussets to get them to fit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in some cases now, I know with Truman, if I order a pair, I just tell them, "You guys trim the gusset before you send it to me."
Oh, all right.
And that works. They're fine with that. So.
Yeah, I got a couple. Did you ever see the pair that came out with it looks like construction boots? That like it's like a tan color, but it had like the blue veins in them. It came out maybe like last year. Do you remember that pair?
No.
Blue veins. Yeah, they're like tan with like blue veins in them.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, they look like construction boots almost because I got them with the commando sole in the what is it called? I can't remember. It's not like the Timberland color, you know, like the tan commando sole.
Was this a Truman?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't remember that one. Blue veins.
It was like a horse rump or something.
Yeah, it could be. Horse rump's got more of a pattern to it than.
I'll send you a picture. Hold on. Yeah, I sent it to your WhatsApp so you could see it.
All right.
Yeah, I know plenty of horses' rumps, but none of them have boots.
Or none of them have been turned into boots yet.
No.
Those were like December of 22. Those came out.
That may have been before I started getting boot crazy.
Oh, okay.
My collecting gene acts up in strange and unpredictable ways. I mean, I was heavily into watch collecting between like 2000 and 2008. And then I basically liquidated my entire collection and didn't start again until a couple of years ago.
All right.
I'll go in for a psychological diagnosis. I suffer from collecting interruptus.
AB says Justin Ropers. I have a pair of Justin Ropers, and you can get those in wide widths.
Oh, I'm not familiar with. I am not familiar with those.
There's a Western boot company people are raving about. That's in Austin, Chisos.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about also Tecovas is also in Austin.
Yeah, Tecovas. Tecovas actually has a store out here.
Oh, really good. Yeah, they opened up, I think their first brick and mortar was down on South Congress here in Austin. And they make some really nice, if you like Western style boots, they make some really, really good ones.
Yeah, I have a problem getting these pull-on boots over my insteps.
Yep, I've got the same problem. If I get a wide enough width, I can get them over, but it's difficult sometimes, especially, because the diabetes and all that stuff, my feet swell sometimes.
Yeah.
Then I can't get them on. But then I have a couple of pair of half boots with ties that I just, I can stretch those out and get those on the problem.
Yeah, I still think that those of us with the collecting gene all tend to collect sort of the same stuff.
Yeah. I don't collect boots, but I wear them a lot. So I have about, I think 5 pair, 6 pair, maybe.
Watch guys also tend to be car guys and knife guys and gun guys and fountain pen guys and boot guys.
Look at this. We got Curly in the house. Hey, Curly. He says, hello, gents. Is there a race happening tonight? I am on a different device, so I am not tracking it. If Ali is still in the chat, it might be possible. I can't confirm or deny. Maybe he can let us know. Otherwise, I will have to run it the next night that I'm on my device. But we'll let you know shortly, Curly. Hope all is well, my friend. Curly and Mo had date night Saturday night, last night. That was fun.
Hey.
Yeah, they had cameras on, cigars out. It was a good time.
Hey, now.
The Villagers, baby.
I need to tune into that one Saturday night. By the time I get to late Saturday night, I'm so wiped out, I just kind of pass out.
Well, that's when I catch them really late. When I'm about to go to sleep, I throw it on to see what they're up to, what hijinks they're up to. Like he says, fountain pens, no. Marco is going to hop on now live from Green Grove Retirement Community. He loves his fountain pens. That's funny stuff.
Yeah, I've got a couple of fountain pens, but certainly not a collection of them. And for lefties, fountain pens are not all that great to write with.
Yeah, I'm a lefty too, and I get away with it because I don't come over the top when I write. I sort of write straight across.
Yeah.
So I don't have as much of a smearing problem.
Yeah.
Oh wait, all three of us are left-handed on this panel right
now?
Yeah, it's funny because I write left-handed. I hold a fork in my left hand. I do pretty much everything else right-handed, which is weird. Yeah,
I do the same thing. I throw a football right-handed.
Yeah, me too.
I do everything right-handed except for hold a fork and a pen.
And that's right, yeah, yep. That's what I do.
I'm completely left-handed.
That means we're in our right minds,
Yes.
Look at this. We got a $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Happy Meal, keeping us afloat over here. It's hard. It's very difficult. He says, happy birthday, Shot and Marcelo, entry fee friend. There we go. Thank you, Curly. Appreciate that. And we got your friend Mikey with a $2 super chat. He says, cheers, everyone. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate
and at least Robert and I were both band nerds.
Yeah.
That's right.
What about the guitar, Robert? You play lefty or righty?
It's a righty.
Oh, there you
So
go.
I play the guitar right-handed.
Yeah, I play all the music. I play clarinet and trombone. I'm trying to learn that right, normal. I don't need a back, So I did manage to get some coordination in my right hand and fingers.
Yeah, I played trumpet in band, in marching band, and later in life switched over to euphonium, which is like a baritone.
You like the baritone one, yeah.
And so I played euphonium in a couple of community bands here and there. So that was fun. I still go to Tuba Christmas almost every year.
Cool.
All right, here we go. We got another question from Mikey. $2 super chat. Thank you, Mikey. He says, any new pocket knives lately? I have not, man. I've been very content with my knife collection. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to get one soon. It's been a while. We're getting rusty. What about you guys? Are you guys into pocket knives?
I used to. I mean, I have a ton of them. The only one I've picked up lately is this little CRKT with a like 2-inch long blade, and it's a flipper, but I forget the name of the model, and it's what I basically use to open boxes now.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm looking for the name of mine. Oh, there it is. It's so I'll pull it up here. It's a Migron, and I got this. It's been a while, but I really like this. It's a nice little Migron there. But that's the last one I got. But that's been probably 6 months-ish ago, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I have a few of, but I don't really collect.
Yeah, see, I have tons of them, and it's sort of like watches. The inexpensive ones I've been slowly giving away because they're just too many. I just went berserk like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I went on a frenzy of Chris Reeve, small Sabenzas, large Sabenzas, recently when they switched over to Magna Cut. I bought a bunch of them, and then that was it. I haven't bought any since because I have, I don't know, probably like 20, 30 knives again. It's like, come on, man. What am I doing? I don't need them, bro. Bill D 29 with a $2 super chat says, cargo shorts are dressed up for me. Is that not?
Yep.
Hey, I'm a shorts guy. You know what's funny? I'm very like what's the word? Like late to the party, I guess, with the seasons. Like it takes me really long to finally cave and pull out the shorts, like when summertime comes. But then, like now, like we're in October already, and I still like I always say after Labor Day they're going away. No excuses. Put them away. And I just find myself holding on as long as possible until it's like cold out.
Well, here, I mean, it's been anywhere from 95 to 98 all week last week, and we're going to have mid-90s again coming up this week. So it's still plenty shorts weather down here.
Yeah, I don't think if I lived in Texas, I would ever wear pants.
Probably not. You can actually get away with it. I mean, late November through late-ish, mid to late January, you'd probably be a little cold. Other than that, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
You just throw a hoodie on, I'll be just fine. Shorts and a hoodie, baby.
That's right. And I've done that many a time in the middle of December. No problem.
Mikey says, my goal in life is to never wear pants again.
I can't get away with that at work, but yeah.
It's a very attainable goal, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Craziness. Oh, man. I think we're going to wrap the show up a little early tonight, guys. I am got an early morning tomorrow. The plumbers will be here at 7:30, banging on the door, banging around. It's fun getting up. Kitchen's almost in. Bathrooms, well, bathrooms not almost in, but hopefully that moves quickly. We shall see. Maybe tomorrow they're coming to measure the countertops to make the templates. So by next week I should have a fully functioning kitchen. And
Cool.
by the end of this week, I should have a fully functioning bathroom. That's been fun, running down 2 flights of stairs every time you need to pee.
Oh, great.
Ugh.
Yeah. especially anyone who has to wake up in the middle of the night once or twice is it's not very comfortable when you only got
No. I think
3
I would
feet to
keep
the bathroom.
I think I'd keep a bottle next to the bed or something.
Yeah, I have been contemplating that. I'm not gonna lie. What a pain! What a pain! You know, because it wakes you up. If you only got to walk 3 feet to the bathroom, it's not too bad. When you got to walk down 2 flights of stairs, put all the lights on, it kind of is annoying. But
Yeah, and then you have to walk back up.
yeah,
Boy.
by the time I get back up, I got to pee again.
Yeah, that
That's
would be me.
Uh,
There you go.
This is true.
Uh,
I don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Yeah. Now I know where that expression comes from.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You need to have the right bottle too. You need clearance in the bottle, if you know what I mean. I mean, you can't just, you don't want to spray. You need a wide open.
well, you can get those that are especially made for that on Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I'm not an experienced bottle goer.
Yeah, well, when you
Yeah,
when you're when
Mikey
you're as old,
knows.
yeah, well, when you're as old as I am with mini hospital trips, you learn about those really quick.
The old hospital urinals. Yeah.
That's right.
No, you definitely need at least a wide mouth Gatorade bottle to pee in.
There you go.
Definitely can't do it in a Poland Spring bottle. That's not going to work. Not gonna
No. Well, for some of us, no.
Tomorrow, I pick up an OP36 Tiffany dial. Fresh stickers,
Hey.
full set. Wife's 50th birthday.
Congratulations.
Now I have to figure out where to hide it for 5 weeks and not spill the beans either. Thank you, AB. Appreciate the support. Wow, that's an awesome gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Put it in the bank.
Congratulations to her.
Yeah. Now would be a good time if you don't have a safe deposit box to get one. Pop it in there. Yeah.
And in answer to Curly's question, no, I'm a righty guitarist.
Yes, he answered before, Curly. He said right-hand guitar.
Yeah, I do everything right-handed except eat and write.
There you go. Curly was blowing out some kush when you answered him. He didn't hear you.
Yeah, although I can bowl with both hands. I can bowl left or right.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get gutter balls left or right. Either way, I'm just as effective.
Now that's talent. Yes.
That's right.
An ambidextrous bowler.
Yep.
Nice. I agree with Van Lux. I think it is about time to wrap it up. We want to leave on a high note. But, guys, don't forget, Tuesday night, we have Robert and the crew. We have a live unboxing from Kurt. I think Robert got an unveiling too, he said.
Yep. And we're going to take a poll because we had a couple of people in the chat last week suggest that we start earlier. So we're going to take a poll and see what time you guys want to start.
Yeah, that would be cool. What time do you guys want Robert and the crew to start?
So we're going to look at 7 o'clock Central, which would be 8 o'clock Eastern, 7:30 Central, which would be 8:30 Eastern, or keep it at the 9 Eastern, 8 Central that we start now. So that'll be the poll on Tuesday if I can figure out how to set up a poll.
Yeah, we can get those polls set up. We'll get that figured out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. On that note, hope you enjoyed today's show. We will be back Tuesday. Maybe at a new time, maybe not. We shall see. Hope
this Tuesday will be at the same time, but we're going to, for future shows, we're going to look at that.
Oh, there you go. All right, guys. All right. Until next time, don't forget, wear your watches, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
All right. Ciao.
Hey, guys. Look what I can do. I know it's all fun, but I just can't do things. Hey, Archie, I'm leaving you tomorrow. I'm Might the snake come leaving? I'm leaving this stream.